Yo, yo, yo. What's up? Alright. We back after the long weekend. I hope everyone had a good weekend. It's Monday. I was off today, so mine was a good Monday. I hope you all had a good one. I was gonna play some War Thunder, but then I decided, played a bit today. And yesterday I just got absolutely rolled in my game, so I felt like playing something different and just kind of chilling.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
No one asked you. Why you even, like, what? Alright, sure. I agree, but you wanna know her. Man, I don't even know what I was doing. Further into the unknown. Acquire the power on Epsilon. Alright, well, let's talk to Vlad at least.
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
Yeah.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to... Ready to head back out there? Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay?
Oh yeah, so it's just getting a bunch of powers now. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go get this one then. Bags mostly empty. Oh, give me a new helmet. Alright, we'll put this in my ever increasingly large bank. Hey, Pokey, how's it going, man?
Let me know when you're ready to take me along with you.
I have so much stuff in this stupid thing. Kind of let it get out of hand. 374 items in here. 165 weapons. Oh god. I even told myself I am not going to loot hoard this round. Oh, and I did it even worse than before. Never fails. Never fails. Hey, speaking of fails, hey Fail, how's it going, man? I actually did some arcade air fights today, and realized that yeah, I'm not good at that shit.
Hey, is this place?
I have something for you.
That was rough. That was rough. The short week, yeah, I know. I got a lot of work to do this week too. Not looking forward to it.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food.
Oh, it's Grandma.
Talking on this infernal thing too much. Just come on over. Food's still warm, dear heart.
Oops. I haven't got this event yet. I've been looking forward to it, actually.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Alright.
Well, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry.
There's gotta be a catch.
Times I used to tell my kids that life is a sexually transmitted disease that's 100% fatal. They hated it when I said that.
You're not wrong, you're just... That was...
Well,
okay.
don't go expecting a 3-course meal, but besides that, I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was young. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered. I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists. He said in space no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed.
Okay.
Don't you know it? So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons.
Oh,
and
just if you put down,
whatnot.
yeah.
It makes my head
Definitely.
spin just thinking of it. Well, aren't you the most precious thing? I'm doing pretty good. But the expenses do add up. But I won't let you leave empty-handed. Take this. And please do tell, what do you think of the settled systems? Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot.
Yeah, terminate? Yeah. This is like, it's such a creepy one.
It was a real pleasure meeting you.
Like, you know, it's in like someone that you have to like kill or whatever, because nothing here is considered stolen if you take it. If it's like a good person and like a good ship kind of thing, then everything is always like, oh,
Keep on
steal.
traveling, dear heart.
When it's an enemy, you can just take it. No issues. Yes, she's Karen. She's packing. Autosave? Okay, cool.
Whoa, now. It's all calm. So stop.
Oh, that's too funny. I can't believe you did that. It's such a weird event. You know she's like cannibalizing people or something. Whoa, now. I love the, yeah, he's always so calm about it. It's also weird, like everyone else too. It's like Sarah's be like, I need to talk to you
Hello.
right now.
Was hoping you'd drop by.
Like,
The worst
I'm in the
part
middle
space
of
travel is having
literally
to eat alone.
exterminating everybody
I
in
used to
Neon,
eat
and
with
you're
my
like,
better
we need to
half
talk.
Every meal until he passed. I've
Like,
got
what?
plenty. Time. I used to tell my They hate it. Well, don't go expecting it. I finally retired. I wish I could have done this. My grandkids are more. You wouldn't believe the character. I got good shields, and I always have enough helium-3 to jump somewhere safe. I'm careful. So, I can't believe. Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, but feel free to grab.
So weird, like it's like the most random like event in this game.
I'm just gonna grab a quick nap.
There it is. Like nothing is steel. It's so weird. Like, oh, max ship limit. I'm trying to remember if there was. I thought there was something like a journal or something that you picked up.
There are many more freezing worlds than cozy ones. You'd think we'd take care of the cozy ones more.
Oh, nice. Nice. I think it's time for me to almost do that too. Might have to go get it taken in and change out the thermals on my cooler.
I have something for you.
I love this ship. That too, yeah. I need to do mine pretty soon again. Why does she... Oof. Alright, whatever. We mean to do that again. There's 3 places to land here, wow. I did mine not that long ago, actually. I think it was like August, I think I did it. July or August I did it. Should probably do it for the snowballs.
Landing now.
That was weird.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
Good chunk. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay. A lot of resources here. Holy shit.
Exhilarating, isn't it? To be the first person to scan these things.
I guess so. Went past 75%. Couldn't stay. Oh, wow. I actually found an issue with my graphics settings that was actually messing up my fans. And I'm not sure if it was actually like screwing with my GPU though. I noticed that because for the most part Why would I cry about that? Why would I cry about Starfield not being nominated for anything? Like, really? Really? You think I give a shit about the Game Awards? Like, you think I give a shit about the Game Awards? It's so different than, like, the Oscars or the Grammys. No one gives a shit. It's a fucking popularity contest of crap that no one gives a shit about. Like, really. The fact that you're going around into streams trying to get people to, like, be triggered by it is absolutely hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious to me. That I actually care about an award for a game that I play. I just play the game. I didn't make the game. Like, I'm not a developer. Nah, I want to see where this goes, actually. I want to see where this goes. I'm upset? Nah. Not at all. Not at all. It's an award for a game that I play. I didn't make the game. I didn't develop the game. I didn't even buy the game. I just play it. That's all I do. I play it and I have fun. An award doesn't mean anything to me. Not sure why it would be making me upset or why I would cry over it. Don't cry, please breathe. Oh, I'm so crying. I'm crying so hard. Yeah. What'll be even funnier is seeing what game actually wins it. That's gonna be the funny part. That'll be the best part. Because when Baldur's Gate 3 wins it, oh, that'll be good. Small indie company wins Game of the Year. Through. I like how you use the spelling of that as opposed to the proper one. Really tells me a lot. Now you can blow it up. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm not even wearing my helmet. Huh. Oh. Yeah, haven't done that in a while. I know, right? It's absolutely hilarious to see how many people are absolutely melting down over the Game Awards nominations. I saw them and I'm like, meh, okay, so these games didn't get nominated that probably should have. Whatever, cool, don't care. But just the fact that people are like absolutely losing their shit over specific games getting nominated or some games not getting nominated. It's like you didn't. It's original. Give them that. It's so funny to me. Especially because it comes down to the Xbox versus PlayStation, and that's what it comes down to. Is the fanboys of both sides are absolutely trying to like one up each other at every chance they get. It's like, oh, Spider-Man 2 got nominated, but Starfield didn't. Okay. Cool. Spider-Man 2 is a good game. It is. Does it deserve to be nominated? Sure. I don't know. I don't make the decision. Well, that's exactly, like, I was actually talking with my stepkid today about that fail, about how, because you look at the nominations and it's like, it's so funny to me because all the awards are basically popularity contest and who can spend the most money basically marketing it. And I mean, Spider-Man, that's an easy one. It's attached to the Marvel universe. It's attached to, you know, Sony. It's got huge following to it. And the games are great. They're fantastic. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So it's going to obviously be nominated. Like, Baldur's Gate 3, because it blew all expectations out of the water, should be nominated. Nintendo throws money at marketing. That's their number one thing, is they got to market it. So it is 100% rigged, really. Like, the funny part is that Destiny 2 got nominated for the Best Community Award. Oh my god, yeah. It's, you know, it's funny, Pokey, yeah, like, you don't realize how bad it is for a lot of those big streamers like that when they get like those 300 to 400 viewers, of the amount of trolls that come in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it was bad during the Hogwarts Legacy release. When that released, and I would go into streams to watch it for the drops and stuff. Holy shit, man. Like that, I mean, the game being released itself was a huge controversy. And then the trolls and the fighting, holy shit. Like, oh, it's so stupid. I just hate the fanboy bullshit of my system's better than yours. I don't care what you play. I really don't. At the end of the day, it doesn't bother me. I play 99% on my PC. I have an Xbox One. My stepkid has a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. Like, he also has a PC. Like, I don't care what you play. We're all gamers at the end of the day. We should be, you know, celebrating games and fighting for games, but not fighting each other over who has the best console, or, you know, PC is better or whatever. Like, end of the day, who cares, man? It's just, it's so stupid. It's like being in fucking high school again.
Start.
Get the fuck out of here. And like, that is something I've seen a lot of. It's gotten a little bit better. Like, I know, like, the PC Master subreddit and even their Facebook group, it's gotten better recently. I think they've been really clamping down on it. Is this Destiny? Hey, Kara. I know, right? It's actually, I love this armor. But like, there's guys that would post pictures of like, hey, especially during the pandemic, when you could not get good graphics cards, you couldn't get the latest greatest shit, and guys were basically piecing together used kits, and like, oh yeah, I got this PC, I got like a 1070 Ti for really cheap, you know, what do you think of my build? And there was guys that were like, oh, you're an idiot, just spend the money, might as well just get something that's better, you're gonna look like an idiot in 2 years. But it's definitely gotten better when people are like, hey, I built this PC, it's only got a 2080 Ti in it now, you know, I got it used, or I got it as a hand-me-down. And people are like, that's awesome, dude, I hope you have a good time, here's some good settings for some games that'll help you out. Like, that is like really cool, like, to see when people are actually like hyping themselves up and helping other people out. It's way better. Ecliptic has the best looking gear in the game. I don't care. And this one is so fucking good. I got the best roll. The best rolls. Love it. Alright, so I got that power. There's a flying screen. You built your PC wrong, yeah. And like, a lot of times if someone does something wrong, like you said, like the fans are the wrong way, it's never like, oh, you're a fucking idiot, your fans are the wrong way. It's always like, hey, dude, your fans are blowing inwards and they should be blowing outwards. Flip it, and you're gonna have better temperatures. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that. You know the worst part is, I bet you that troll is a fucking grown adult too. That's what makes me laugh the most. That's a grown adult spending their free time going into other streams and saying, haha, Starfield didn't get nominated for an award. Okay. I'm not the developer. Why do I care?
Beginning landing cycle.
Oh, it's hilarious, right? Like, it's so funny. Oh no, the game that I play for free isn't gonna win Game of the Year. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's the thing is if someone put in their title screen, Starfield should have been nominated for Game of the Year, 100% go and troll that person. Because that person's, well, for one, stupid. Don't do that. Like, that's just attracting the shit. Like, that's literally covering yourself in shit and then going, why are there so many flies around me? Like, come on. Shotgun goes boom. And yeah. Oh man. Get out of here. I should totally I should label my my streams that from now on. No bias, only Russian tanks. You know, I only have one Russian tank. I only play Germans. I finally got some 4.0s and 4.7s now, so I get to jump a little bit of the BR in a bit. They are all better. Yeah. It's not the point, okay?
Well, they don't need it now.
The guy died that I shot. Oh yeah, over there.
God, I hate it when this happens.
God, I love this shotgun. You know, I was gonna play too. I was like, man, I should play some War Thunder. Then I was like, nah, I kind of played it for a bit today, and I kind of burned out a bit, just flying planes non-stop, trying to level those up. Oh, I picked up this guy too, right? The ship. Yeah. It drives me bonkers when I see that. And the Grand. Yeah, I know you've been playing WoW again there, Kara. You're making me want to play it again. I'm like, ah, shit. I can't afford that. And it's funny because there's been so many, like, ads for WoW again that my kid's like, what's World of Warcraft? I'm like, oh, shit. All told my student bakers. Gotta love it. Yeah, why didn't WoW win Game of the Year? Yeah. It makes me laugh just like, ugh. Just the stupidity of it. Just the pure stupidity of it all. More like PTSD of the year. Should be nominated for the addiction of the decade. Or addiction of, fuck, 20, oh my god, 20 years. Oh, they announced the the nominees for the Game Awards this year, and there's tons of Xbox fanboys triggered by the fact that Starfield didn't get nominated for Game of the Year, and then there's all the PlayStation fanboys laughing about it. Just stupid shit. Yeah, so Ryan, I did put the turfs on sale. Yeah, right. How dare you? I'm gonna DDoS you now because you didn't put this tank I wanted on sale. Did this motherfucker run? Oh, he did too. Idiot. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate has that lockdown. Honestly, like, they should win it for what they did, what they pulled off, and they 100% deserve it. Like, there's no doubt about that. Man, I also had a shit time playing last night on War Thunder. Woof, man, those are some fucking rough games. If I didn't have premium time, I would have 100% not played. I would have quit after that first match. Oh, that was rough. God. So, oh yeah. No, this was like way worse than normal. Like it was actually mind-boggling how bad the players were last night. Like, hey, I'm not like a fucking rock star at this game either, but I know the basics of, oh, I should probably cap this because we need it to win the game, as opposed to I might catch a disease if I go near this cap, you know? Ugh. Like, I played... Nah, sniping. It was worse than that. Like, the one match that I played that just... It blew my mind of how bad the players were. I can't remember the name of the map. But it's the one that's like the... I think it's a Russian map, but it's like the factories and stuff. And there was only one cap, and it was on the south end point of the map. So, you have that one spawn point... You have the one spawn, or the spawn points, and then down below was the one cap. And I watched my team all spawn in. Half the team went all the way north, where there's literally no cap. It's all open field. And the rest went down to the cap, but stopped right at it. The guys up north all got killed because they were just out in the open for some reason. The ones on south didn't push forward and slowly just got picked off one by one by the enemy team that went into the middle and then around to the sides. I didn't even get to fire a shot. I put out 3 tanks. I didn't even fire a shot because I would spawn and I would drive forward and just immediately get hit. I'm like, all right, cool. There's subs now. Yeah, see, I would have quit after the 3rd or 4th match because that's just how bad it was, but because I only have like 15 days of premium time left, I'm like, I need to use it up. I got to use it. And I managed to get like 2 new tanks researched, so I was like, yeah, it was worth it.
Maybe they used it to shield biologicals from radiation or safe storage.
Yeah, but it's only an event. It's only an event thing where you actually have to hunt convoys.
Hey, stranger.
So far it's only in a event kind of mode. Yeah, it'll be in live eventually. Considering it's been successful with warships, they'll 100% add it in.
With you for a bit.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
What's
Can you
new?
shut up already?
I have to talk about the Starborn. I know. We don't have a lot of information right now. But even going with what It could be the or spoken like a true scientist. I agree. We just need more data. There has to be. To me, huh? I take your point, though. This could be a turning point.
It's kind of
Or
funny,
it could
actually.
be just the emergence of a powerful or a gazillionaire. All we know is that they
Would make no sense to
Right.
you.
would make no sense to any of us, I'm sure. Though they don't seem that bizarrely different at first glance, maybe we should continue to make observations.
Oh, this is funny.
Maybe we'll never see them again.
Did my stream? Oh no, never mind. They're Mach 1. Yeah, they're like normal. So it should be better. Yeah, I think Jesus, I think Gaijin will do it better than okay, yeah, because all my docs in my stream almost just went all black. So I was like, huh. But then it went away as soon as I went to that screen. But I think Gaijin will do a better job at subs, just because it is a little bit more realistic focus. So they're either going to be like vastly underpowered, and if you get like that one lucky shot, you're good. But to get that lucky shot, you're going to have to be good. Which is fine. If it's a skill gap thing, I'm fine with that. I don't really play the naval all that much. I feel like I should, though. I know I kind of, I left the planes behind a little bit too much, so now I have to catch up. Hence why I was playing a lot of air stuff today. which was fun. For the most part, it was just, you know, when you only have like one plane that you're using and you basically get sniped right away. Makes for some short games. I was playing the that arcade mode one, and won a couple matches, which got me a lot of XP, which was good. Kind of bumped me through a few plane lines. And that would be fun. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Be able to, like, actually go out and hunt subs and stuff, like... I hate to put faith in them and say that I trust them to do it right, but I think they actually will do it right. I think they're smart enough to see how bad of a disaster it was with wargaming, and they're not going to do that. Space Adept Calibrated Shoddy. Oh, why is this even a thing? God, I hate it. Yeah, see, and that was cool. Being able to do that, like... Yeah, it's way better. Like, I think they're gonna be okay. They're not gonna absolutely ruin the already kind of diminished, no one really plays naval mode. Look out of here. Hey, what the fuck? My mining laser's gone. Yeah, it's like Battle of the Atlantic or something like that. My mining laser's gone. Shit. There. He needed a new one. Well, it was the that, the guy from the beginning of the game, what's his name? It's his mining laser that I had. It's really weird. I wonder if I put it in the bank by accident. I bet you I did. Heller, that's it, yeah. I couldn't. Where the hell am I? Oh, down there. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, fuck, of course. If you guys are free tonight or tomorrow, I might play some more War Thunder tomorrow. What the? Oh, I never noticed there's a body down here. Huh. I sold my laser then because you need it for something. And that's what I was actually curious about, was if I take it out, do you have like a default one that you would kind of go back onto? But nope. Okay. I thought it was actually still, I thought the event was still on for at least a couple more days. Or maybe that was a couple days ago that I saw that. You guys should play tomorrow? Oh man. Did we get like 4 of us playing tomorrow? And that'd be great.
On others, it can take days.
Because I got to start my new BR line. So I'm going to have to grind those up. I really enjoyed my time in the 3.3 though. I actually was getting half decent at it, but definitely a bit of a struggle bus sometimes. Alright, let's go back to that now. Or actually, no. Screw it. Just go get this one now. I'm right here. Yeah, let's go get that. Wait, what? Oh, really?
White. Constellation vessel. Sam? Sam, is that you? I see you look a little nervous. You're not too busy.
And their grand drive is dry.
Yeah, see, you better come prepared.
Nice. That ruined their shield.
This is the only issue with the ship is you can't see out of it.
Shields, right?
If you have time, I'd love to talk before I have to head off.
Put on that big boy backpack, because you're gonna need it.
I had it covered, but happy to be in your bed again.
So what, if we count this incident as the second time I've saved you?
It's not a competition, Sam.
Sure isn't. So there's that time at the asteroid belt, the one on Neon. So, I still owe you 3, Lillian.
4. You always forget that cargo freighter with the
They added more ships. I
explosives.
can't get more BBs. Uh-oh.
Definitely 4 then.
But,
I should play naval till I lock the new. Oh no, that's right. It's locking the line. Oh no, that's too funny.
I'm glad Blake scooped you up when he had the chance. You're a hell of a ranger. Is Cora on board?
Mom!
Oh, babe girl. It's so good to hear your voice.
Can we come over and visit?
Thanks, Restream, for telling me that I received 100 messages today.
Crime never sleeps.
At this point, I'd settle for a cat nap. I am planning a proper vacation one day. I hear Paradiso was nice.
Change
Is this the
I
famous
go look.
vacation
Yeah,
dining
yeah.
successful
I feel like there should be 2.
Always with the wisecracks.
I know that people have added in mod to make you zoom out more, because that's the issue with this one is you can't zoom out more. If I could just step back even like 2 more chunks, I'd be able to see just fine.
Get in. You always said I need to have a better sense of humor.
Forget I ever mentioned that.
Take care.
That's funny that you still meet her. That's cool. Because this is annoying because it's got all the stupid barriers and everything. And then this, well, the whole thing blocks the, the crosshair. It's like, oh, okay. You know, I haven't even looked at the naval side like probably in like 2 years. I probably should. I mean, it's still awesome. I didn't think it would actually be usable, and it's actually a lot of fun. Just because it's so goddamn big.
Landing side looks clean. Let's sit it down.
The best part too is it looks exactly like my mini Star Destroyer that I have. That comes with my miniature Super Star Destroyer. It's like just that same like little miniature shape to it. There we go. Yes, headset, I know you're breaking on. I know. I'll replace you eventually, don't worry. Alright, let's get this last one.
I've been to so many worlds. Some look like this one, but every one of them had something unique.
8 resources. Woof. Oh, is this in a mine one? Yeah. That's not fun. Come on. Oh my god, I hate when it, like... Weird. Can't scan it. Military structure. Oh, a couple weeks ago when I was playing, I actually found a planet or moon that had 0.01 gravity. The gravity was so low. Oh, I actually did take a picture of it. I don't even know if you can even see. Where is it? No, it was before all this. Yeah, here it is. Where is it again? Where is it? Right here. There is a body right here. I tried to like get up there with the camera, but the camera only goes so far up and then it stops. But that person was up here. Actually, no, it was like down here. I shot them, blew their pack, and the pack, because it explodes, it launched them straight up, and they just kept going. And I'm pretty sure they actually ended up clearing orbit. I was able to boost myself at another location. Oh yeah, this was the dog that got launched up. Oh yeah, right here. I managed to boost myself all the way up, like... Because I remember, like, I think it was Sam talks about that. He goes, yeah, the low gravity, if you're not careful, you can boost yourself right into space. So I tried it, and eventually you can only go so high, and it brings you back down. But yeah, as I jumped, like, I climbed up a bunch of spots and just kept boosting up and up and up and up and up, and then eventually I was like, okay, this is as high as I can go in the buildings. And I tried to boost as high as I could by just letting it cool down and keep going up, and eventually you just run out. But I mean, I was super high up. I even hit the ground, no damage. I was like, holy shit. All right. Oh, this was a weird glitch. So I was doing a mission to collect like the 5 pieces of gear for that dude on Mars. And for some reason I forgot to grab it out of the container. Lucky enough, I remembered where it was and I went back to grab it. So when I came back, now during this event, a ship lands and guys come out and you kill them. Well, when I came back, they were standing and just like standing there, but yet when I left, they were on the floor. So I was like, it's kind of creepy. I don't even know why I took that picture. It's weird. Oh yeah, the docking on this ship was so weird. Yeah, they were right here, and that's where I blew them up from. I was trying to go upwards with the camera, and I couldn't go all the way up. That was the dog that got launched up because it was super low gravity there. That guy needs to chill. This was just an amazing picture. I love this thing. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Let's go get the stupid artifact. Oh, it's in this building? Oh, man. Shut up. I will say this is definitely one of the worst features of Starfield is it's just a repeat of so many different buildings. Well, not even so many. And this is the worst one because it's always at the end of it, and this is the longest, like, dungeon, so to speak. Ugh.
May as well, right?
I guess the good thing is I don't have to loot anything because it's all so low level. Just need the ammo. Oop, except for that. Huh, not bad. Oh, it ended today? Aw, shit. Yeah, I'm horrible for keeping up with that stuff. Especially in War Thunder, it just seems like there's so many things going on at the same time. I have no idea how even half of them work. It's like... Oh, I did get a funny achievement today of killing 2 players while your vehicle's on fire. That one made me laugh. Chameleon. Too hot for this game. Just die already? That's rude. You're an idiot. Worst part is I've done this building so many times, I have it completely memorized now as to where to go. But I'm actually thinking about picking up the new Call of Duty, as stupid as it sounds, and as stupid as it's probably going to be. There's been a lot of talk, and I've seen a lot of things about the new zombie mode that is actually really good. It's pretty much what a lot of people wanted the DMZ to be. So it's basically like Warzone, but with zombies instead, and it's only PvE. And you basically have to do like the old zombie things of doing the missions, doing quests, finding loot, and generally just kind of going around doing stuff. And then you unlock like the secrets, and you know, do the storyline and everything else. Oh, that's Barrett. Why? What the fuck was he doing? Yeah, if it wasn't a shit game for an absolutely ridiculous price, I would have got it right away, but my god, this shotgun does a lot of damage. But it's just stupid price on it. Like, I don't want to spend $90 on a game that I'm only going to play one mode. Well, okay, then again, I did that with Vanguard. And then I did that with Modern Warfare 2. Although I did buy it for 2 game modes, which I ended up not even playing, so... Yeah, that was really stupid of me.
Find anything worth selling?
If I hadn't bought that one, I would have bought this one for sure. But I'm an idiot and I bought that one. Because I was hoping DMZ was going to be a lot better than it was. And yeah, I got fooled. I got fooled into thinking it was going to be a good mode. Oh, I just realized oh wait, I can do it with this. Who needs a laser cutter? No, this way. Always go this way.
There you are.
What the? I've never seen them go over here before. 3 shells, very efficient. Oh yeah, super efficient. Yeah. Makes no sense to me, but yeah, that's the way it is. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother looting anything in here. It's so stupid. Yoink. That's cheating. There we go. Alright, is it gonna let me? Yay. Oh, there's another weird thing that I experienced. Was like,
Hey,
like a scavenger.
you might want this.
So the planet was completely like unlivable. It was like a frozen wasteland, and there was I think it was like an old Vanguard outpost, something like that. And I was just like looking through the things, and there's like bodies and stuff. And then I went to the building, and it had an airlock. I'll go in there, and all I see is this person standing on top of that corpse, but there's no gear on. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, I found this first. This is mine. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't care. And then they left, and I'm like, did they just go outside without their gear on? And I went outside, they had their gear on, and I'm like,
This place is a delightful relic tangled
okay,
up with hope,
sure.
grit, and science.
Freaking, this game is weird sometimes.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming.
Mateo, are you having a crisis?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the...
You think we're doing the wrong thing?
I'd rather drown in seriousness than give up in laughter.
I'm sorry. I'm
All
not
right,
trying
have a
to
good night,
shame
Kara.
either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we...
Hate to interrupt. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span.
Oh,
Got
we're nearing the
nods
end of
and
this
signs from Sarah and Walter for the
story. Okay.
materials, but I need hands. Middle of the biggest city in the settled systems, not passing the safety checks? Only met the Starborn out in space so far. Secrets within secrets. Wouldn't be the first time for
Night, old
Constellation.
man.
Fine. Camaraderie over reason. All right. Pack up the artifacts. Hopefully we'll catch a smile and keep the Starborn guessing.
Ah, so you can do it that way. That's cool.
If you are free soon, could we talk? You have my attention. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn.
Face to face, I mean...
Huh. Guess it's been a while.
I think many have felt that way at one time or another, but
Don't know how he does
seeing them in
Giggity.
prison is something else, is it not? Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now.
So, did you guys
I
see
I
that
do not like being
originally
threatened
the
by
characters of
anyone.
Andrea and Sam, those voices were actually meant to be your characters' voices if you picked male or female? Someone leaked it out and said that they were originally hired on to voice the main character, and then they realized that it wasn't working out well, so they scrapped it completely. But then they decided, instead of just firing them outright and saying we're not going to use you, they're like, well, how about we just create two characters for you guys to voice? I was like, oh. And then the voice actors came out and said, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I agree we should keep looking for answers. Clearly, these Starborn are Did they make these? Does seem as though our paths are likely to cross again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us.
It's kind of cool to
Perhaps we
think about
can
what they could have done with
then
having your
make
character
it
actually have voice lines and stuff.
We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Yeah, I like Sam. Yeah, I think that's pretty kind of cool to have Sam's voice. That would have been pretty awesome.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you.
He's definitely growing on, or he definitely grew on me. And I have a lot of... I don't even know what half these are. God.
You too. We've always considered our... Stay safe, okay?
You got my attention, Captain. Right. Later.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yeah, like, what you mean by that? And what, you gonna take care of his daughter? We already kidnapped one. Now we're gonna take another one on?
What's up?
Please tell me I put it in here by accident. Oh god, I gotta find it in here. Alright, well it's only blue, so it can't be hard to find. Damn. Hell yeah, brother. Dude, space perk. I kind of wish they had more stuff like that. Like it really seems like when they left Earth, they basically like lost all of that like that culture stuff, and it'd be kind of cool if they actually still had that. Like, could you imagine space Confederates and shit like that still? Like, fuck, that'd be hilarious.
I am at your service, Captain.
I wonder what's on my ship then. It's my heritage. Like, you meet people that have like Irish accents, Scottish accents, British accents, American accents. There's, you know, like Asians and
I hope you
Vladimir's Rush, well, kind of Russian, I guess. Definitely like, you know, Eastern Bloc thing. Stone Cold Steve Austin good voice.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
You can now build the armory on your ship. Alright. What? You know, there's been a lot of stuff on my my Facebook reels for like wrestling stuff, because I started to like some wrestling things, and I just kept getting spammed with like all the Attitude Era clips and everything. Oh man, I forgot how awesome that era was for wrestling. You couldn't even do like 10% of the shit that they did on that show. And also like all like the behind the scenes of them like talking about, like, the best one was with DX was it the USA Network?
Welcome home,
because they were
folks.
carrying Raw or whatever it was at the time, and they actually sent a letter to Vince,
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
basically saying that like DX cannot say this stuff on air, and like they were listing all the words they couldn't say on air, and Vince was like super pissed about it, and he was like, if you guys do this again, like it's gonna be the end of DX, end of you guys, blah 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 blah. Honestly, like there was clips I was watching of what he did in his promos and stuff like that. I'm honestly surprised that hasn't been drug out in front of him now and be like, why were you doing this? This is not right, kind of thing. Like the way he treated people, holy shit. Like good on the mic, but man, that stuff would not fly today. But then go back to the other story, and Vince goes to Triple H and Shawn, and he's like, oh, Nature Boy especially, yeah. And he's like, you guys can't do this anymore. I'll fire you if you do this. And they both went, you know what we should do? We should cut a promo for this. And they did that promo where they got dressed in their suits, and they went in front of the camera saying that, you know, the network has said that we can't say shit on air. Oh shit, can't say that. We can't say bitch anymore. And like they just went through all the words, and they basically just said it all out, like right there. And because they thought, you know what, if it's gonna be the end of it, we're gonna go out with a bang. And then the next day, Vince comes to them and goes, and it's like, Vince comes up and he's like, you guys should have done that, but the USA Network got a hold of him after the show and said it was the most hilarious thing they had ever seen on their channel, and they want you to continue doing it. Apparently, it drove the ratings through the roof, and everybody was basically positive on it because they basically just called them on the bullshit. They said it was the biggest risk they had ever taken in wrestling, and it paid off. Like, and that's what just shot DX even higher into the stratosphere for popularity. Like you say, what with The Rock? Like the clip that I was watching yesterday was, oh my god, yes. And being a womanizer, like he was very. Like the clip that I watched yesterday was he was actually getting kicked like out of the arena, and he's being escorted out. But as he's being escorted out, he's on the mic the whole time, and he's shit talking everybody on the way out. Like, and it wasn't nice shit. Like if you said that today, you'd be 100% brought up on hate crime charges. Like holy shit. Like, it was actually kind of crazy. I was like, wow, I forgot how vulgar it was.
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
Now, did I put it into here? Nope. Okay, so I lost it. I lost that cutter. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I gotta go get a new one. Resting flats aren't snowflakes. Ugh. They're some of the most unhinged fucking people out there, though, that's for sure. I wonder if I sold it by accident. I bet you I did, but... Oh yeah, my outpost. I wonder if it's here. Rock and Jericho. Oh my god, Stephanie McMahon, yeah. I'm honestly shocked at how much they, like, dumped on her. Like, and it wasn't like straight up like, oh, well, we know how you got this position. And it was like, you know, they would come out and say like, oh yeah, I bet you enjoyed being on your knees to get this position. You know, just like, holy shit.
Hey,
like,
you might want this.
Like, I'm pretty sure The Rock even called her a cum dumpster one time. Maybe that was Austin. I can't remember, like, but holy shit. There was one, and it was actually after the show had ended. And it was, I think it was a Raw episode. And it was after it had ended, and they always cut promos after the cameras go off, right? And it was The Rock, Austin, and I can't remember who the other one was, who the female was, or the woman was. I can't remember if it was the announcer. I think it was the announcer, and they were basically hitting on her the whole time. And it was like, I remember Austin, because Austin was basically drunk 24/7. And he was like, oh yeah, I asked her out. He's like, oh, well, and The Rock's like, well, what happened? Oh, I wasn't drunk enough. And it's just like, oh my god, like, they went on for like so long. I was just like, oh, shit. Yeah, and like, part of it, you know, it's a bit, right? You know that it's just they're just doing their routine. They're playing the heel. They're trying to get the crowd into it. You know, that's what it's for. You know, that's not what they actually are. Now, I mean, Austin, on the other hand, maybe he was, you know, Ric Flair probably was like that in real life. But there's a lot of wrestlers that you know that aren't. Like Jericho definitely was not like that. Jericho was definitely like, he's a really cool dude. Edge was a really cool dude, but some of the shit that he did with Lita in the ring was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? And I think the worst part about it too was, like, we've seen now, like, female wrestlers, they can be fantastic wrestlers in the ring. They can put on a hell of a show. But when they started bringing in females to wrestle, it wasn't for wrestling. It was like the lingerie matches or the pillow fights. And like Stacy Keibler she was a gymnast. She was like, I'm pretty sure she was in Taekwondo, shit like that. Like, she was a wrestler. She wasn't just a pretty face and a good body. She was a wrestler, and they didn't use her for that. And that was like, I just imagine what it actually could have been. Like Trish Stratus, fantastic wrestler, and they did use her for wrestling, which was good. But they also went the other side of it, and it's kind of like they really fucked with those careers, because they could have been amazing wrestlers that put on good shows, but they didn't do it. And it's like, what could have been, right? It's too bad.
Sidonia may be rough around the
But I think that's
edges,
also why you can look
it's
back at it
utterly
and go,
monumental for
there's no
humanity.
point in dragging this out to into present and saying that you're a bad person, because it's wrestling, it's entertainment. It's like a movie. It'd be like saying like Leonardo DiCaprio's a racist for doing Django Unchained. Well, he's not. That's not who he is. He was putting on a show.
Take a look.
Man, there's a lot of stuff in here now. Apparently doing these missions over and over and over again really makes them stock up on gear. Like, I'm actually pretty sure this is the gear that I got for him.
See you later, friendo.
Damn, I really wish I know what I did with that.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Cool. That's what we do here.
This guy is the best vendor out of any game I've ever played. He's just the coolest dude ever. Damn. Try the place on the lower level. Yeah, maybe.
Yo, stay good.
These are the two vendors that I always use. It's just these two because they're so close together, and you can just use the bench to wait 48 hours. Whee! Oop. Oop. Where's that other vendor here? I forget.
Rumor is, happy to oblige.
Oh, maybe I don't think it would be there.
Here's my idea and agree to turn that place into a Chunks franchise.
Maybe it was actually. Because I know sometimes if you sell off the named gear, it stays in the vendor's inventory. So I thought it did. But I could be wrong. Oh, not there. Back to here again. Back to Jameson. Atlantis. Yeah, oh my god, the stuff that we said back then, yeah, like, I am so glad there was no social media when I was like 13, 14, 15, because holy fuck, I would have been like, oh.
Hard to underscore the impressive architecture of New Atlantis, right? I've been here hundreds of times. And
hell, even in my like
to amaze me.
teens and into my early 20s, I was still a shit disturber. I had no filter.
It's good to be home, right?
Because it's one thing you can say with the military is that fucking kicked that out of my fucking head pretty quickly. God, Jesus, I hate when it does that.
You didn't hear this from me.
It's cliche, but it's true. You won't find a better select.
Must be all gone then.
If you need anything else,
Oh well.
you know where to find us.
Oh well.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you.
I don't think it's this guy, because I didn't really use him too much, because he's a pain in the ass. Sometimes he glitches out and he doesn't actually sell you anything.
Okay, then. Come on back.
Come on back.
Hang on.
Yeah, see?
Hang on.
Ah.
My legs.
There we go. Oh my god, yeah. See, this is what happens. He'll glitch out like that, where he doesn't actually do anything.
Let's keep this.
There we go. Alright. Equinox, yeah, no. Oh well. did I never notice that there before? I have been in here how many times and I've never noticed that before.
No loitering, okay? I don't have the patience for it.
Okay, buddy. Oh, that one, yeah. Supply line. Oh, yeah, okay. Still gotta do this. Let's scan. Here. Oh, speak with Bolter. Oh, right. Alright, I guess we could go do that. Oh. Wearing my operative suit for some reason. Yeah, I like my cowboy hat. Hell yeah, brother. Whoop. To the well. Wait, no, I'm in the well. Spaceport. Boop, boop, boop. Getting too old too. It's like not even 9 o'clock yet there. God damn. But I definitely feel you, because at this time of year it's rough trying to stay up late. It gets dark at like 5 o'clock and you're like, ugh. All right. you have a good night, Pokey. Why can't I travel to that? Is he not in the lodge? Weird. Wonder why
Home sweet home.
Doesn't show where he is. Oh, okay.
Well, if it isn't the newest addition to the family.
Sarah was just regaling us with a story involving her and Vladimir that is clearly 100% fabricated.
Are you calling me a liar, Cartray?
No, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it.
At this point, we've all got stories that sound made up.
I need a shower, so it's all.
Lucky that all of us here know they're true.
I get that. I totally get that.
Some stories
It's kind of like, so my days go, I'm up at 5, start work at 5:30,
Well, sure.
and work around 2:30.
But I don't think any of us
Hit the treadmill or the weights real quick for about a half hour or so. Jump in the shower, get the kid from the bus stop, chill for maybe an hour and a half, start supper.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that.
Ugh.
Did you say securing or stealing?
You're never gonna let it go, are you?
You should know by now that is not how Walter operates. He never lets anything go. It's gotten him this far.
I definitely miss my old army days of go to the gym for 6:30, work out for like an hour,
Perhaps not my plan.
shower,
My options were
make breakfast, get to work for 9:30,
Hey, no judgment here.
home by 4:30, and then I can just chill.
And that is
I
one
definitely miss
contest
those days.
Eric would definitely win.
And what about you? I know you were kind of thrown into all this.
Oh, yeah, you really did have an exciting first mission. Pirates, artifacts, powers, all at once.
Beats up there in the mind, that's for sure.
It is. And it's good to have you here with us.
too right. We're all here for a reason, and a damn good one.
That
That's
booty.
why we're all
What?
here. Even as this gets weirder and weirder.
It's all important. Probably the most important thing there is. And soon we're gonna understand what it all means.
We have an incredibly capable group of people.
I think this is actually hilarious that I know exactly what's going on, but they don't. It's kind of
We're
great.
going to figure out what this all means and look after each other.
And even though I have let it slip quite a few times,
what happens,
they're just like, yeah,
in this together.
okay. It's like,
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
What's happening, darling? I wanted to talk to you. The Starborn's technology.
oh yeah.
Of course not. No one has. If an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that... Yes, I suppose I am. You do understand this is humankind's first contact. Oh, we could learn. The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely.
No, it's not very likely at all.
If we are to learn anything from the Starborn. Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
You know, if I had the money, I would 100% get this made up so I could wear that as a cosplay outfit. But that is a lot of custom. Plenty of context. Down, boy, down. And this is funny to the conversations because the game gives you conversations like you don't know what's going on, but you do know. A hidden agenda. Well, we know it's a hidden agenda. We know what it is.
It's very disturbing. Damn.
Uh,
Oh, if only we knew. I feel like a cadet on my...
Humans have more in common with Starborn than you
Then
suspect.
you suspect. Don't you mean we? Anyway, that's an interesting theory.
I love that you
given what we've
basically
seen
let it
so
out.
far,
Hey, I
don't
know
see
what they
how it's
are.
possible.
Like, oh,
Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very... Whatever the case may be.
oh, it's too funny.
Exactly. We must use... Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, it's funny.
It's
remain
too
like
funny.
This encounter with the star. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that. Well then,
Oh my
certainly
God.
wasted enough of your valuable time.
Ugh.
Just do be careful if you cross.
Take a break. Let's chat.
Do you
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about... Got me pretty nostalgic, and I found some of Irvin's last messages.
But I do sometimes enjoy it, yes.
It was surreal.
No
So most of the messages were everyday, but in one of his messages, he mentioned this. He said something terrible was happening there, but the message was garbled after that.
Did you say terrible?
That is kind of you. I will consider it.
True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and the message was short, but his voice. Yes. Hearing his voice. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. His former employers had some job he took before he died. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. It is, but I was thinking about it. So I figured, hey, there's gotta be a paper. Now, I happen to have I'd need to pay in advance in case. That works. I'll tell them to go. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again. I appreciate that.
Interesting.
It's going to be
I haven't done his
hopefully
mission yet,
poking
so this
around
is
in
kind of
old
cool.
records doesn't catch the attention of, well, anyway.
Ah, there he is,
I've
Walter.
occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's... Oh, right. Very well. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many... Nonsense, I say. To go out, if
Oh my
this
God.
last expedition is my time, then that, dare I say, I am fortunate. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared.
That was something else too that was interesting, was they don't even really talk about Sebastian Banks that much. Like they always say, oh, he disappeared. But there was nothing ever after that of like, well, where did he go? What was he doing? Could we go find him?
Not my first time in a hostel. Admittedly, I usually know more about the technology. I got to where I am by taking advantage. Might as well make the most of. You're doing Constellation proud.
Is there anybody else we can talk to? Sam and Walter. I did talk to Walter. Sam. Okay. And he left. God damn it.
Hello.
Hi there. How's it going?
Oh, I guess he's on the ship. Yeah, that's right. That's where I left him. Oh man, level 86. Man, these levels are long now. Oh.
Look at this place. Home.
I'm not even sure how many more achievements do I have left to do. Starfield. Where's the other? Right down here. Achievements. Show all. I have 4 more to do. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So level 100. And I gotta do the connect the 5 outposts. And then gather 500 organic and 500 inorganic resources. Right. Right. Those 2 are pretty easy to do. The outpost one's going to be a little difficult, but shouldn't be too bad. There's something like she recognizes the captain's last name. I can't remember from where. I think I mentioned about that again. Yeah, there is a few things like that where they mention things and then they just don't bring it up again. And I feel like there was supposed to be stuff and then they just decided not to do it. And it's kind of disappointing. And I think there is a lot of flaws in this game. Ow. Nope. There we go. And it's stuff like that where it feels like they're missing some of the storyline.
About things they've seen that they just couldn't. I've heard of things like the Starborn before.
They're a lot realer than you think.
So the obvious question is, what the hell are
So
they?
there's definitely stuff missing that I think
aliens, but
that was part of it,
not.
and they cut
The
out
ships
because
were
of, you know, whatever reasons.
They still felt like ships.
But they just decided just to
They had
leave the
engines, weapons.
previous
I think I
voice
even
lines
had
of
a
the game.
grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more. I mean, it could be some secret Freestar, Varun, or UC tech.
I have no idea what the Starborn are. Why?
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, but they go way, once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and I could see them getting further.
I mean, he's definitely not wrong in that theory. He's pretty close to it, actually.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's...
I wish there was more with the Generation ship. I wish there was a lot more you could do with that. It really feels like that was a missed opportunity. Like, it would have been cool if... Oh my god, that's right, it does it this way. If there was, like, the captain on the ship was somebody famous that they're now, like... I guess you could say ancestor is now, you know, in this time, and they're, like, whatever. Be kind of cool. Oh, I do find it funny that they ended up at Paradiso. That's kind of fun, in a way. That made me laugh. Oh, I was actually going to ask you some... Since I have you here, Faye, I was going to ask you about some War Thunder stuff. I'll just bring it up here. With all the BR changes and everything, I'm a little confused on... Do this. A second. Here we go. So the one thing that is confusing me is the difference in the BRs. Does it make a huge difference in the playability of some tanks? So the one thing that always gets me is that the Tiger H1 is now a 5.7, but it's on the same line as like the 4.3, 4.7, and a 5.0. So if I basically would say, okay, I'm going to take these guys into battle with me, but it's going to go to a 5.7 BR rating, does it really fuck me on like these ones? Or can these basically stand up into the 5.7 BR and actually be good? Because I want to get the Tiger because I love the Tiger, but I don't want to get it if it's going to absolutely screw over my BR rating. BR battle rating. Like, should I wait to get that until I get like the Panther or something like that and then team them up? Like, it's just confusing to me how it kind of goes from this weird, almost like even mix to just disparity all around. Because I kind of did this where I was like, okay, I put these guys together because it seems like they work well together. And these ones I have to level up now because I got them all unlocked. But I'm like, this is 4.7, which throws me into 4.7. Okay, so yeah, it's more or less you should try to keep the BR the same. To get that kind of parity across so that you're not getting hammered. Okay. That's what I kind of figured, so... Okay. So that's where you get screwed, is that, like, for AA, it goes from 3.3 to 4.7. There's nothing in between that. AA tanks don't really matter. Yeah, but that will draw you into a 4.7 BR rating, right? That's my only thing, is like I want to use it, but it kind of draws me into that higher BR. And I'm worried that these are going to be like kind of underperforming. Also, they are completely stock. Is suspension like almost done? What? I didn't touch this yet. That's weird. I haven't even played these tanks yet, but I have 7. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's it's. Because, yeah, now I'm getting into that point where I'm like, shit, what do I actually play? Because it's like, yeah, that's getting into really rough territory for, for like, you know, the Dicker or the Stug 3 or Panzer 4J. I mean, it's good, but it ain't that good. It'll get rolled pretty quickly. Okay, so I kind of have to retweak this a bit. Because I was trying to rush down to get... yeah, I was going to try to get to this guy. The J is the worst of the Panzer IVs. I figured it was. Okay. Of course it is. I have the H. I do have the H. Because I noticed that they're pretty much identical. Except that it has a faster reload time of 0.3. H is the best? Okay. That makes it easy. I'll switch that one out. Because I have the H. Don't I? Okay. See, that's like strange to me that you say that, because I look at them and they're identical. Oh. J has a manual, but its turret rotation speed. Oh, it is slower. Yeah. Shit, I never even noticed that. God damn. Good eye. See, this is why I gotta ask you, because you know way more than I do. I was like trying to compare them. I'm like, they're exactly the same. I didn't even notice that the turret rotation speed was different. That would have bugged the shit out of me. I would never even known. That makes way more sense. Okay. Stitch model on the model it like that in the game. Okay. Huh, crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these and I don't know if I actually really like them that much. I don't know, this is such a weird spot in the line to me. It's like you kind of have to either suffer still at this level or jump ahead a bit. Like, you kind of have to just stay here just to grind through these ones to get to these ones. It's just kind of a weird spot. And I was actually going to ask you, too, about the planes, because I know nothing about aviation in here. Because I actually was doing pretty good with this one. I didn't mind it at all, actually. I had some decent games in it. But I have no idea what's actually, like, good or not. Because I was going to plan to go down this line, because I figured can't go wrong with, you know, a Junkers or 262 or something like that. 4.0 is a good BR overall. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I'll have to keep that in mind, yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun in the 3.3, and I think 4 is kind of that same level, so... Yeah, because what I was planning to do, I think, was just to get to this line, and then I was gonna just kind of maybe focus on unlocking a lot of them, because I think you need to get down to this one. Whereas this one is kind of whatever, you can kind of just do it. Previous vehicle needs to be researched. Yeah, this is kind of, ugh. Hey, Tally, how's it going? This is the one that I'm, like, still trying to figure out how the research works, because it's confusing at times. There's so many to go through. And I let it go for too long, and now I'm so far behind that these don't really perform that well in the games I'm in. Purchase 2 more vehicles over one, which is going to be these two, and then I can get that one. This one has the 2 models, D5 and D3. Okay, okay. And I haven't even touched this at all. She thought I had. You know, I thought I had a premium. Guess not. I thought I had one. Oh well, whatever. Ugh, so much grinding to do, but it's something to look forward to. All right. I don't really want to call it a night, but I'm gonna have to call it a night. I don't want to be up too late. Unfortunately. Ugh. I gotta be up so stupidly early. Jeez. All right. Let's see. Oh. All right. Let's see. So, oh, why is there an ad break? Break time. Oh. So, my console says that there's an ad starting in 50 seconds, and then next to it says there's an ad break in progress for 50 seconds. Right. All right, got it. Okay, let me see. Hi, buddy. Sure. What do let's see. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll play some War Thunder tomorrow. I'll retweak my line a bit. Or that are, I should retweak this line. I might just say screw the AA and just throw something else in there. I don't know if I actually have any other ones that I could throw in there. I guess the Emil, if I get it. I'll probably just throw this one back in there and then just deal with it. Yeah. And then once I get this one unlocked, then I'll throw that one into here. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just leave it like that. start playing these ones so I can get them leveled up. And then once I get the other one, then I'll do that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to get back into Starfield a little bit, including the troll. Too funny. Love when they come in like that. So stupid. But yeah. Yeah, we'll play some games tomorrow. I'll try to get on and we'll get a couple matches in. I'll get that all done and then yeah, we'll have some fun. But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Have a good night, have a good Tuesday, and yeah, Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow night for some Thunder. Alright, have a good night.